What's up guys, thank you very much for joining me today. This is Asale from AP Tech, helping you grow further and faster in YouTube. In this channel we do tips and strategies and also tech gear review just like this one. So this comparison, we're going to start with the Samsung Q95/Q90T QLED flagship of the Samsung. So basically this TV, it's amazing the fact that it has the quantum dot display, and it has the array auto dimming system, which is really amazing. I'm gonna start with the TV itself, with the contrast, how it portrays. So this TV, it's amazing. It has very slim bezels, same as the Sony Bravia, but this TV, it beats the edge. The fact that it has depending on which model you go for, it has one box cable, and this one box cable, it's so unique, and I wish that all TVs adapted this method, because this one box can save you a lot of headache. So you could just literally place this one box anywhere in the room and then have just one cable running behind the TV. So this is so smart. The one box comes with so many ports like HDMI, USB 0.2, so it has a lot of ports, so you'll never ever run out with the fact that you have so many ports, and you don't need to go behind the TV, so you just need to have one port. So with that said, the one box cable, so what else? So the contrast again, so it's amazing. It's very unique, the color, the way it blends in depending on what type of day that you're in. So the design, I'm really in love with the design compared to the Sony. That's because it has this curved shape in the stand, so that it makes it really unique. So compared to the Sony, it has two stand legs, and those are very old style, and the fact that my table, it will not fit if I want for a larger TV such as the 65-inch or the 75-inch. So again, I'm just giving you a brief overview, so that I'll never able to give you a justice the fact that this TV is so amazing. The full array, it's has basically so many LEDs behind the TV, where the fact it brightens up the TV depending on the mode that you're in. So you could have it as a cinema mode, but if as soon as somebody turns on the lights on, it automatically adjusts itself. So that is very smart. So now moving on to the Sony, as I already mentioned, so the Sony Bravia is very amazing. It lacks certain things, but because it's OLED, so the black is very punchy. No QLED will never ever compete with the OLED. So OLED is just so amazing. The fact that the colors, once you get the black and the whites right, every other color becomes easy. So the OLED, that's one thing that it beats the Samsung. Although the OLED, the Sony has sound issue, so I've tested their sound quality compared to the Samsung. So the Samsung, without having any additional speakers on the side, it's so amazing. It's very cinematic. The Sony, unfortunately, I didn't feel the same, and that is one of the reasons that why I have returned the Sony TV. So that's why I've got the latest flagship Samsung TV compared to the Sony. But watching a movie, again, if you have a additional, like a external sound system, then nothing beats the Sony, because if you are a visual person, Sony is the best for visual purpose in terms of the quality, the colors. Again, this depends on what type of person or individual you are. Personally, if I had the option to go for the Sony with external speakers, then I would stay with the Sony. Although the Sony, I would like to have a larger screen like 65 or 75, but my TV table would not accommodate that, and therefore I'll need to put it on the wall, and hence why I went for the Samsung, especially for the design. This design is very unique. Not other TVs have this type of design. It's very low, and you could have the sound system right underneath the bracket. So that is so amazing. But again, the Sony is the fact that well-known brand, they are top one if I'm not mistaken. But something that they need to work on is the sound system. Other than that, they are doing fantastic. Their sound system again is very smart. That the fact that the sound comes where the image is. For example, if there's an action of an individual where they're standing on the side of the TV, the sound will come from that side of the TV rather than the entire TV. So the entire TV is actually a speaker. So it has so many dots of speakers around the TV, in front of the TV. So the Sony speaker is behind the TV. So as soon as the sound displays, where the sound bounces off against the wall, and that's what you're hearing. That's what it kind of shows, like a cinematic style, where the Sony is direct where you're looking at. So this is again up to your individual taste. According to my taste, I would go for the Sony if the sound quality was top notch. But the way you could overcome the Sony TV is by buying an external sound system, and that would at least cost you roughly about £300 in UK or $350 in US. So this depends on you. In my opinion, again, the Sony is not the best TV. They're both 4K TVs. I'm going to see if I can get my hands on LG TVs and see, because I'm a big fan of LG TVs. So as soon as I have an opportunity to see an LG TV of 4K or 8K, then I will get my hands on and review that and see where it stands. Because overall, I think Sony, Samsung and LGs are the top brands where they are actually dominating the market compared to other brands. Basically, the picture quality, it's immensely punchy. What it does is that the black is very black. As you can see, the texture of the wood itself is really punchy. The color, the contrast, the green, the purple, it's crazy. Actually, just for a moment, enjoy the picture quality itself. I've gone through the basic information about this TV. To find out more, all you need to do is hit the link below that's going to be in the description, where that will take you through a lot more technical details in terms of price and other technical details that you might be looking into. But for my needs, these are the information that I think that are the most crucial where it comes to picture quality, sound quality, and also having the fact that everything is under one app. So you could have literally all your favorite apps in your TV, coming from fitness, food, any sort of apps, Netflix, everything is in there, over 5,000 apps. So far I have been going through up and down, just looking through what sort of things that it could. So in the next few weeks, I'm going to push it through to its pace, and I might bring a lot more full detail review. If this video was any useful to you, please do give us a thumbs up, and if you're new here, consider subscribing. Thank you very much. Peace out.